is that they see their progress over time. And if you don't show yourself that progress, you're getting rid of your own motivation. You have to find a way to show yourself progress. Yes, Sirski, just chike. I'm finna hit shoulders today. I'm kind of pumped. I've been taking fucking Tall Cat Ali. It's honestly like hormonal support for testosterone. Not that I need it, but it can help with, boosting your strength, I guess. Anyway, I've been taking it, and I think it's working. I've been hungry as shit. I've been lifting like crazy, so it's had some cool effects. But guys, I want to talk to you about being efficient with your time and being efficient in the gym. The more efficient you are in the gym, the better ROI you get. Why? Because you're spending less time and you're getting more out of the gym. And that's what I want for you guys who are on a routine or don't really have a lot of time in your lives, or who are more busy, for people who are like more working class, or like pretty much like me, just military. I feel like it's still considered like working class. And so with all that being said, I just want to talk about how you can ways to make your gym time more efficient. And I have 3 different ways that I'm going to express. And the first way is simply have a goddamn schedule. Have a routine. Know what you're going to do. You don't have to do the push-pull, lower push-pull, whatever the fuck, upper-lower split, push-pull legs. You don't have to you don't have full body. It's up to you. Like, you can do those splits. All right, it can help, because if you know what you're going to do in the gym before you get there, you spend less time thinking about what you're gonna do. But then again, also to capitalize on that point, it doesn't have to be upper lower split, full body split. Because people will ask me, like, what's the best like routine schedule? Well, I can take all those schedules and then basically make a controlled testing environment and test out to see which people and which group have better growth and which schedule. But I'm not gonna do that. I could, and I haven't. I'm not gonna take the time to do it because I have other shit to do. But it's literally what works for you. So my split, I don't do none of that stuff. I just choose what I want to work out on certain days of the week, and I stick to it. Sunday is my shoulders, although today for me right now is Saturday. I don't know when this video is gonna upload. The Wi-Fi here is shit. Sundays is shoulders. Mondays is push, which is like chest and tries. And then Tuesday is pull, which is back and buys. And then Wednesday is legs. And then Thursday I do like body weight and calisthenic stuff. And on all of those days, I train abs at the end of my workouts. That's what I like to do. So I'm training abs every single day while doing all of those. Or instead of doing body weight, I'll just hit legs again, or I'll just do it differently. And in all those days, what I do is I like to train heavy depending on the workout. But point is, guys, like, I already know the exact workouts I'm gonna do the day I fucking wake up. Like, I know what I'm gonna do by the time I wake up in the morning. I'm not saying you gotta be like that, but you actually have to have an idea of like, okay, on what day am I gonna do what? And a practical step you can take is you can look up different splits on YouTube, different workout schedules that may work, and then just test it out. But keep in mind, like, it's your life, it's your body. You can be creative. You can create a character, okay? You can do whatever you want with your schedule. It's just the most effective option is always the one that works for the client, always the one that works for the customer, and that's essentially you. Another thing, stop going with your friends. Stop going with your buddies. Stop going there to meet your buddies. Stop going there to make buddies. Stop doing that, okay? And the reason I say this is because on one hand, having friends to go with is good because they can spot you and they can help push you and like be competitive, but you're spending a lot of time socializing. The gym can be a place to socialize and to make friends, but if you want to be more effective and efficient with your time, don't do that. Actually, my entire fitness journey, I never even thought of it as a journey, but I guess it is like a journey, because at one point I was skinny, but I never went with my friends. I never did. And I was a pretty lonely guy, partially because, with my personality type, I'm like a lone wolf personally. That's just how I am. Like I do got a lot of friends, but it's just like when I go do shit, I go do it alone. That's just me. That's how I like to roll for the most part, and I save time because I'm not waiting for my friend to finish his set, or I'm not talking, or I'm not going to go talk to this chick or whatever. Like if you're in the gym, be there to work out. Don't be there to socialize. Like a lot of you will sit up here and like you'll like plan like, hey buddy, like let's go hit the gym, like let's go. And like if you're a beginner and it helps keep you accountable and it makes you more motivated to go, then that's good. It works for you. But for most people, you're wasting time setting up a gym date with all your friends only for some of it to fall through, and then you don't even go. And then when you do go, you're all just kind of fucking around. You're not really focused on the weight you can do, and that's just making it overall inefficient. And so I'd recommend just stop. Like this is just me. All right, this is just an anecdote from me. Okay, this isn't empirical science. I'm just saying, like, from my perspective, from what I've seen, the people that are actually consistent or are serious about the gym, they're always there by themselves. And then I always see this group of people, a bunch of niggas in pajama pants, fucking in Crocs, messing around, deadlifting the same weight with terrible form and not improving. As always, the people that I see that are willing to hit the gym indifferent to the conditions of their social atmosphere, of their physical condition or anything. Physical condition, I'm meaning like they showed up late, or they have something else going on. Whatever condition they have, they're still there. It's like, it's a mindset of consistency. You willing to go alone and indifferent to whether or not your friends are there shows like a mindset of consistency where I'm gonna just fucking go whether or not you come along with me. And and on top of that, with people that are trying to get into the gym, a lot of their excuses that I see, or a trend that I see, is they have a willingness to go to the gym if you go with them. So like I have friends, guys and girls, who'd be like, man, yeah, like I'm trying to hit the gym and like I don't really got no one to go with me. And I'm like, nigga, do you need to do what? Like you rocking a wheelchair? You need me to push you in? You don't need me to be there with you, because all you need is yourself to work out. And if you just stop relying on other people to be your source of motivation and are self-motivated, you will get better. There's just no question. And the last and final point I want to point out when it comes down to working out is be intentional with your workouts. Like, be intentional. Like, okay, you have a schedule, you're locked in, you're self-motivated. Okay, well then what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing there? Like, are you just, like, what's your intention? And by that I mean, like, do you know exactly how it is that you're going to get better with this specific workout and this specific muscle group? AKA, how much weight are you going to do for how many reps? Or if you're doing body weight, how many reps are you gonna do? What is your goal for the workout? Like, you have to understand what is your goal in executing these motions. So for example, for me, recently I hit a max of like 305 on bench. Okay, I know, shame on me, I'm not in the 315 club yet, whatever, I'm getting there. But point is my intention for that workout, for most of my workouts, is to maximize strength output. That is my intention. How do I maximize my strength output? This is just me, okay? This isn't empirical science. This is widely anecdotal, what I'm saying, but this is what's worked for me and someone who has 7 years of experience in changing his body. Every time I can do a weight of something 10 times, 8 times, I go up by 10 pounds. If I can do that within the rep range, I go up 10 more pounds or 5 more pounds. I'm adding 5s and 10s per certain like rep range. So it's like I have an intent. I have a process. I have a process of progression. Always have a process of progression. There we go. That's a better way of wording that last point. Have a process of how you progress in that workout. That is being intentional with what it is that you're doing. Do not waste your time doing the same weight. You will become depressed in the gym. And part of people becoming more in love with the gym is that they see their progress over time. And if you don't show yourself that progress, you're getting rid of your own motivation. You have to find a way to show yourself progress, and that's getting uncomfortable. A lot of people are very uncomfortable with getting uncomfortable, and that's stunting their growth. So guys, with that being said, no excuses. No excuses. There's gyms everywhere. I started out doing push-ups off the wall. I started off doing push-ups off the wall. I could barely do push-ups off the ground. And, now I hit 315 and I can hit about maybe like 75 push-ups in a minute. So, you can do, if I can do it, you can do it. All right. Genetics don't matter. Circumstances don't matter. It's only your mindset and what it is that you choose to put in your mind and the actions you choose to take. So with that being said, y'all, that's ways you can be more efficient in the gym. And if this video was helpful to you or meaningful, I want you to leave a comment, like, subscribe, holler back at your boy, man. Peace out.